Welcome into this community chat. All right, we are currently with the moon in Capricorn at 3 degrees and 6 minutes. It looks like we've already experienced the square over to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. All right, let's see what else we got going on. The semi sextile over to Pluto in Aquarius. It's over, it's done with. All right, it looks like the next transit is going to be the quincunx over to Mercury in Leo. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if the energy is calling for something very much egotistical or trying to protect one's emotional state. All right. There could be some sort of discrimination happening as well. I don't know if this is more so in the workplace or not. I do see 12th house and 6th house in opposition with Venus's energy. So expressing love could be of significance. All right. I don't like this energy, I'm gonna be honest. Coming off as someone being very extreme in their pride or their ego. I don't know what this is. So protecting your emotional state from criticism right now could be of significance against discrimination and manipulation. Damn. All right. I see Sun and Aquarius down at the bottom of the deck. What is this all about? What is this all about? So criticism, manipulation, discrimination, egotism, and the need to protect your emotional state overall. All right. It looks like someone is coming off a bit extreme and or restless. All right. And requiring you to remain submissive to whatever this is. Welcome in, you guys. Okay, let this is. Got a heavy Pisces energy coming out here. Gemini. All right. There could be a lot of stress in your energy overall. It's like the opportunity to make plans to go somewhere is coming through, or someone's being reciprocated with some funds in order for you to go have fun. Okay, maybe that's what you're dealing with. A lot of egotism, a lot of criticism, a lot of manipulation, a lot of discrimination. All right, it's almost like you can't think straight. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces masculine energy is here with the King of Cups. All right. This person could be dealing with some sort of mental entrapment, the Eight of Swords, about a situation from the past and feeling more so in regret. All right. The communication is coming through by the angels. All right. So just be patient. What's happening here? Show me this King of Cups. Star card energy is here. King of Wands and the Four of Wands. There could be talk about someone's community, their home, their marriage, or something like this. I see the Queen of Wands with the Emperor here. This could be gossip about someone's partner being with someone else and keeping that a secret, or that being communicated about. All right, involving some sort of travel here for work. So now I see why it's almost like if you remain in submission to whatever it is, someone is egotistically like coming through trying to hurt you emotionally, where you're being asked to protect yourself against discrimination or whatever may be the manipulation surrounding someone criticizing you. Okay, it's almost like they're restless. All right, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like somebody's looking in on how someone's expressing love, or there could be something about holding on to resources and this causing some sort of fight. All right. So again, it feels like someone's extremely being restless right now and criticizing and manipulating someone here by discriminating their character or knowing someone's business here and then talking about it. All right, receiving the news about that. Somebody involving themselves with some other masculine, or is coming through as the masculine having the Queen of Wands on the side. Yeah, it's like publicly seen, publicly known. All right. It's all being surrounded in the workplace here. All right. It's so that you can change your perspective on why you feel burdened or why someone is burdening you. Yeah, and they're coming through like extra assertive, like they're restless with it. Whether that be communication and it's coming through with heavy criticism and causing some sort of challenge for you or conflict. All right, especially in connection to your family. All right. Let's see what's going on. Someone's goal here is to make it seem like they're strategizing against the family in order to manipulate the situation to work in their favor. I hope that makes sense. Yes, the devil to the empress. It's almost like because they're obsessive about the empress. So if the empress is no longer with this emperor energy and the emperor is coming out with that Queen of Wands, that means that the emperor has a side piece. And the empress is kind of like having obsessive people, all right, looking after them, wanting to have a brand new beginning in love with someone else. Yes, and having the desire to want to do so because it looks like they're tapping base with their soulmate at this point. It's like, oh, okay, well, if you want to go cheat and you want to be deceptive about it and you did that to work in your favor, then there's other people aligned here, something like that. I don't know. Someone's desiring like a brand new beginning in the workplace or however it is that someone feels they're going to overcome some sort of hardship. And that's where the required, that's where it's required to travel. All right. I would imagine to go after something that you're passionate about before some shit hits the fan or the tower takes place. I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to get you out of whatever you're dealing with. All right. With the manipulation, the criticism, everything that's going on around you. It's like a disaster almost. You're being guided to go, to just get up and go. To go after this passionate feeling that you have with a specific soulmate that's been delayed for way too long. Yeah, it's almost like you've been protecting yourself to make it seem like, well, I can do this independently or I can do this on my own. And your angels are communicating it like, go. Yes, that's where you're going to receive your celebration. All right, just, I don't feel like you need to put anything out in the spotlight. It would be like, just keep it to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself. All right, this person will kind of get the point that they are feeling more so rejected. They're going to be pissed off about it. All right, but they possibly were the one juggling here. All right, and then if they came through and apologized and ended up walking away or emotionally withdrawing from a situation, then that's their own healing that they have to do. That doesn't have anything to do with your brand new beginnings, knowing the truth about something or opening your heart to new love. All right, so unexpectedly shocking would be that this person is going to be the one that experiences the heartbreak. They broke their own fucking heart by doing some dumb shit. Just saying. Very immature. This person could have money but just doesn't know how to manage it well, or, you know, feels like big dick energy. That shit's going to come to an end real quick. I feel like something like it resonates and it like spins the block to work in your favor instead. All right, where you've been the one that's been burdened and betrayed and being seen as this person's wife, or you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like the manipulation was so that you would choose past the bullshit. so that you would end up reconciling or secretly reconciling with who it is that's actually has feelings for you. That person's waiting, but they don't say much. And I don't even think it's an actual like relationship. This person just thinks that you have strong qualities in possibly business. Like the Queen and the King of Swords would be seen as um, a couple that focuses more so on intelligence. All right, they're not married. They're actually seen as a couple that's divorced. All right. So I don't know if there's a distortion of character here. Okay, with on the Empress's energy, speaking about what the Empress did with a Queen of Wands. Okay, and it's almost like, I don't know if suitors are like lining up or there's like gossip going on. All right, specifically surrounding the workplace or just people that are in your life on a day-to-day basis. Interesting. All right. This person would be like very egotistical and saying, well, my person is submissive to me. All right, and they do the thing of, you know, extremely being restless with others. It's like protect yourself emotionally overall, protect you, your children, something like that. Or this person could be protective of children, but again, it's coming through with like criticism, manipulation, discrimination, egotism. I don't like that. It's way too much negativity in just 8 cards here. All right, I'm gonna pull a different spread. So somebody might be flattered by the Sun in Aquarius person. I don't know. All right. There is a love affair here with Venus in Leo and then Venus in Gemini. So we're currently in between both of these signs, with Venus now being in Cancer, speaking more so about finding your soulmate. Welcome into... What else is this? I feel like all eyes are like... you know what I'm saying? Like they're spying in to see what's going to take place here. We have eccentricity, generosity. I see the 11th and the 5th house in opposition with Saturn. I see independence. I see harmony. Bluff is here with Jupiter in Gemini. I've got Venus in Cancer, current transit, with birthing something new, being on the defense. And then innovation. I've got 1, 2, 3. Aquarius out here 3 times. Aquarius was on the bottom of the deck. Heavy Aquarian energy here. All right, so I don't know if there's something transforming in the energy with this moon in Capricorn, with this semi-sextile over to Pluto in Aquarius. Could be that something's being destructed to be rebuilt. All right, whether this is someone's character. All right, like this person is seen as doing something out of generosity. Very eccentric. Has the smarts to be able to impress people with knowledge. This could be like a project or something that they have going on. They do it independently. They have a sense of harmony in their life. All right, they are very innovative, and then for whatever reason, someone's on the defense here. All right, let's see. There could be some sort of negotiation taking place while someone is in isolation at this time. And that has a lot to do with what's meant to be kept a secret. So there might be some sort of quarrel involving people in the home. All right, specifically masculine energies with Mars being there. Let's see. Show me eccentricity and generosity. What are you doing here? Because this is like 11th and 5th houses in opposition with Saturn specifically. That's the wish fulfillment. That's what's being negotiated, whether you are able to impress people with your knowledge or not. Are you doing this? Because it has a heavy Jupiter energy in connection to Saturn. This would be like you put in the long and patient work. You are the one that is gaining the wisdom and knowledge and negotiating, I guess, business deals here. Yeah, it's like a brand new beginning for you. You're being called in to collaborate with others. That's what you're birthing new here, and it requires for you to do something in isolation and independently. But for whatever reason, something was in your energy that was more so on the defense. School bells are ringing. School bells are ringing. That's what it said. Somebody's going back to school. Something like that. It's back to school time. That was in the um, planetary retrograde phase reading that I did 2 days ago. There could be talks of like how someone was rejected at first and was like the wounded warrior here trying to go after whatever this was. I feel like you more so had to be on the defense with bringing harmony to a situation that you do innovatively. Has a lot to do with the communication there as well. It's like someone was either trying to end your journey. I see the star card here, or whatever it was that you had faith in. They were causing the conflict, the Five of Wands. I don't know if the first spread had anything to do with like another person being involved in causing the conflict for you, or why discrimination was taking place in the workplace and whatever you do for work. Because this is showing what you actually do and why this, yeah, why the coral is happening. Let me clarify the coral. You pissed off the King of Cups. Okay, or they feel pissed off about something. It could be that they feel in competition with someone else. See what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like they're pissed off about something. The King of Cups with the Knight of Swords. With this King of Swords person. All right, well. That's the Tower. I feel like something backfired. Like somebody got pissed off about something. It's like because of justice. I don't know if it has anything to do with like someone that started a quarrel in the home environment, or two masculines coming together, or just it's coming through that way. A King of Cups and the King of Swords. Or somebody that has that type of energy just kind of like fighting each other here. Over someone's fortune. Because I see the Sun and Leo behind that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's almost like what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine. Somebody's like going through a repeated cycle here. That's what I feel. With the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands came out earlier with that Emperor. They can't choose or decide who and or what they want to be with. Again, it's clarifying the Sun and Leo, and then we got the Two of Swords coming out with the Sun. The coral is all about having to go head-to-head with another masculine, that person being pissed off, not being able to choose who they feel the most happiest with, and whoever that is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles is like, well, if that's who the fuck you want to be with, then let me go find my soulmate. That's what I'm getting. The soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be something that you do creatively. It's giving the Venus and Cancer energy. Something that you're birthing new. You see what I'm saying? So over here in this spread, it's showing me that it has to do with the brand new beginning after something that this person desires and what they do for work. And it's coming through with Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter in Gemini. Something that they do to impress people with knowledge. All right. At first, it was coming through with like, well, we're going to criticize you. It's all manipulation. All right. Like, we're going to discriminate you in the workplace. There's a lot of egotism happening around here. We don't care if you try to protect your emotional state. That shit didn't matter to this person. There was a distortion of character here in creating some sort of coral surrounding the home environment. And now somebody's like head to head with this person about someone's fortune or about their fortune and how they feel they're about to lose their person or some shit. Yeah. It's almost like watching their person have the opportunity to fucking walk away because of what they did to manipulate the situation. I hope this makes sense. I really do. Because it makes perfect sense to me. All right. It would be like they caused their own tower moment by not reconciling with their person or not awakening to the situation at hand or whatever was supposed to take place there. It was actually more so delayed than anything. It kind of kept this person in a sense of entrapment to have to do like or reflect on the situation of who was causing the conflict there. That's what it feels like, because everything was being looked at about how they started the manipulation and or the betrayal. Ooh, welcome in, Sage. Yeah, it was almost like they were playing their own hidden enemy, or playing the hidden enemy to the person that was more so intuitive and tapped in. You can't hide shit from the High Priestess. I'm sorry. Okay? You just can't. And that's the same person that's about to receive their opportunity here to be in the spotlight. So again, if this person tried to be connected to one's fortune and or fame, it's like, get the fuck out of here. That was more so in the past. That's no longer. All right. Yeah. I feel like the person is already on their journey of tapped in with their intuition and what direction they should be going in here. Maybe they are spending a lot of time in insulation. This could be you if you are the high priestess. I don't know. All right, but it's almost like something backfires here. All right, one more spread, you guys. One more. So weird. All right, let me clear this out. See what I'm saying? Because it's leading somebody else romance. It's leading someone else directly to romance. If there's somebody tried to control a situation, all right, something like that. So then it's like, all right, well, you tried to dominate me, then I'm just going to adapt to those changes. I'll take the loss if I need to, but I'm going to remain assertive in the direction that I choose to go in, and that's going to be with whatever excites me. Could be heavy Gemini energy surrounding that. All right, I'm seeing here someone trying to dominate and or be rebellious. All right, and where the person that's actually experiencing the loss could be coming through at the very beginning as the sun in Aquarius. It's like you're meant to be an inspiration to other people as an empath. That's what I'm saying. You would be seen as the high priestess. All right, and then you're putting that in the public eye as well. Okay, so I don't feel like you're losing out on anything. I feel like somebody was actually trying to remain connected to your fortune, or however it was meant to be seen as you doing something in the public eye, expressing whatever it is that you have knowledge about. Okay. Could have been family, Ten of Cups here, but it was coming through as heavy masculine energies. So this could have been like your father figure, or, you know, your children's father, or an uncle, or something. I don't know, something like that. Somebody tried to remain connected to one's fortune. And that's what could be discriminated right now in the workplace. Well, hot shit. All right, let's look at adaptability here. It's crazy when you know you got to get used to experiencing losses. Because it's like, well, I can adapt to experiencing loss or grieving again and again and again after being dominated for so many times and experiencing loss after loss after loss. Someone expected you to be stuck in this, I would imagine, the Eight of Swords energy, right? Like entrapped in your mind, but instead you utilized your intuition as an empath to inspire other people with that energy, and it looks like you're doing great. Queen of Swords. See what I'm saying? Like you're heavily concentrated. All right, you turned out to be very innovative, very eccentric. Like you're talking the shit out of people, and now you're drawing in suitors because people see you as the wounded warrior. Like nothing can kind of stop you type of energy. But imagine, it's almost like you have your own way of going or getting past someone that may have been rebellious towards you, or rebellious towards whatever came in as an excitement for you. What the girl's doing? So now I see the Page of Swords coming through as like, yes, I'm excited about what I'm learning about. I know that I've experienced many losses. You could be writing a book about this, inspiring other people to become and or go down this journey, because it looks like you've gone through some sort of healing. Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords is a sense of grievance and or a period of reflection. So you coming out being seen as very intelligent, people see you as like, you're nothing to play with here. It's almost like you can't be fooled. Yeah, you can't be betrayed any longer. It's like you've experienced it all. So it's like when the bullshit comes to your ear or the gossip comes to your ear, you go directly to your intuition. And that's what kind of frees you from a situation of, this is the reason why I do something independently. It's giving me, I can't trust no fucking body. That's what it's giving. It's giving, I can't trust nobody. Sit with your own emotions. Use your own discernment. Contemplate on whatever it is that you emotionally feel. All right? And it could be that this is the same way that that person sees you. It came out earlier where it's like, You will be coming together with someone that wants you for your intelligence. You see what I'm saying? And that could be whoever the hell this Sun and Aries person is. They see that you're like, you remain assertive in connection to your empathic abilities. And that's what gives you a sense of freedom. Okay? Well, hot damn. All right, so let's look at publicity. Let's look at publicity. This person could just be just as intelligent as you, and or has a way of telepathically connecting with you in the way that you think about something, like the way that you strategize, whatever that may be. All right, welcome in, you guys. Something about flattered by this energy here. All right, and how you've overcome something that was meant to you or distort your character. It actually made you become better in your health. And that could be like mental health, you know what I mean? Because something was supposed to leave you in this energy of feeling like stressed out, depressed, anxiety, fear, and now it's like everybody's lusting after you here. That's what it feels like. All right, let's clear. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people tried to come in and dominate you by taking things from you, or just, this could literally be like experiencing a loss of, how do you call this? Energetic energy. You know what I mean? Like stealing your energy. However that is. So you would probably need some sort of rest and rejuvenation, time to focus on getting some relaxing time, I would imagine. All right, as the star, to be able to go ahead and put your thing out in the public eye or whatever it is that you do. All right, yeah. It looks like somebody's coming in and wanting to offer some sort of commitment. All right, there could be a celebration coming up with whoever this King of Wands energy is. This would be someone that wants marriage as well. All right. I see Temperance. I see the Tower. It's giving Scorpio, Sagittarius. I see the Hermit, Virgo. I see the Three of Cups. Someone could be shocked in the way that you've chose to, I don't want to say separate yourself, but deal with a situation in where you had to isolate overall. That's what it feels like. Yeah, because you've gone through some sort of heartbreak and everybody watching it like in the public eye. All right, you learned some sort of lesson about how to emotionally withdraw from situations that no longer serve you, especially people that surround you that keep secrets from you to intentionally hurt you. It's almost like you now know your strength, or you plan to, you planned a different way in order to be able to tap into your strength. All right, it's definitely showing as the Nine of Wands, showing that you have some sort of like spiritual strength here overall. Ace of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, and the Sun. And this is exactly why something's like working out in your favor, or you're being offered something by a person that has the ability to assist you with a business or something like that. Again, with something that you do intuitively. And it's what you do for work. Yes. It may be seen as you manipulating others or others going to manipulate you. Okay. But it's continuously stealing your energy. It can take from you if you're in balance. Let's be clear. All right, it's something that you hold on to forever. It can't be taken away. All right, you always would just need to take a step back, gain perspective about your new route, dare to do something differently, and it's always there with you. It sits within. It gives you the time to just chill out. And then it's always going to be like the ending of a difficult situation here with the Ten of Swords, seeing things on the lighter side and being always tapped into your loving, caring, and nurturing energies. All right, and that's how it comes through as you meeting your soulmate. That's what it feels like. All right. Person at the very beginning, which was the King of Cups, that was juggling back and forth, okay, with that Queen of Wands person and the King of Cups coming out and being seen as the Emperor. I feel like that person's going to end up losing out on the situation or being left out in the cold more so, or rejected because of this King of Wands coming in and seeing what it is that this person didn't see in the past. All right. It's like either one. Somebody's going to be pissed off here. All right. And it's all over the star. All right. So we got, my nose is itchy right now. That's only like when I'm channeling that happens. The King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. There could be 3 different masculines that's after that Empress energy. All right. Trying to manifest a brand new beginning with this person. And wanting long term, whether it's business, family, whatever it may be. All right. Possibly children. And like planning for the near future, like how this is all going to take place. It's almost like someone sees you as the walking bag of money, or having some sort of fortune that comes in for you that they know you will never be able to get rid of. All right. So this is where you have to continue to protect your energy. It would be like you putting a bubble around your own energy because you know what it is that you exude. All right. When you're putting this out in the world. Whatever it is that you create, just protect your energy. Yeah, because your brand new beginning is basically moving forward with you aligning yourself with a divine soulmate, 2 of Cups. And that's what you're birthing new. It's because that's going to be very, very much successful with the Chariot here. All right, moving forward, things actually may be a bit stressful with trying to overcome everything that you've experienced. All right, but it is part of your passion. All right, and it is something that you do for work. So I don't think you're going to be walking away from this anytime soon. Leading, I just immediately got a shock of like heat over top. That was, but it went over my shoulder area like this. Like I felt real hot. All right, so you might be the one that needs to like take the heat for a minute. That's what it was giving me. Like, get ready to take the heat for something. I don't know. We'll see. Get one more spread up here. The Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Wands, the Chariot. See heavy Cancer energy here. All right, so we're looking at Jupiter and Venus in opposition to this Moon in Capricorn. All right, so maybe you're defending yourself with whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're birthing new. All right, whatever opportunities that are presenting themselves, it's coming through right now with the Wheel of Fortune and Jupiter energy. All right, so protect whatever this is. There could definitely be you being seen as being in your ego and or being prideful about something that you feel like you need to stand down business on, and that's the following deacon that's coming up. All right, so here we are in the next 5 days, I would imagine, or 6 days. We're going to be seeing, 1 second. So on the 1st started the 2nd deacon of Leo season. The 1st, I would imagine, to the 10th, and then the 11th, something like that. All right. Will be in the following deacon. I want to say around the time that we hit 2 or 3 days before that last quarter moon that happens in Taurus. All right, I feel like we will be in the 3rd deacon of Leo season, which is the need to protect something here. Stand ground on something here, on something that you feel is going to change your destiny, was fated for you, or something like that. I'm just going to look into the index and starting around the 13th, 14th, something like that. The energy picks up on the 16th. We ingress into Sun in Virgo on the 22nd. So the heaviest energy for the 16th are going to be for, who's this? Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, and Leo and Aquarius. I feel like all those signs more so came out. All right. I'm just going to look at the transits for the 16th specifically. And that is definitely that last quarter moon in Taurus. Okay. So there's a lot of sextiles happening that day, which is why the energy is so heightened. Whether it be physical and or mental, I feel like it has a lot to do with what's happening overall. So we see Saturn, we see Neptune at a sextile over to the moon in Gemini. I do see a trine happening with Mars and Libra over to the moon in Gemini, and then the sextile that takes place with Mercury that is in Leo all the way to that moon in Gemini as well. So maybe it has something to do with like air and fire energies, standing ground on that, whether it's something that you do physically and you utilize your mindset to do it, and this is part of your fortune, all right, whatever it may be. It's like Jupiter in Cancer is bringing in that opportunity for you. Ten of Pentacles. Hell yeah, because it's supposed to be something that's long term. And whatever isn't fated for you, it's supposed to close out. That's the last quarter moon in Taurus. All right, it's kind of giving me the fixed moon cycle even on this portion. Okay. Jupiter in Cancer's energy, I feel like for me is doing a big one. I just want to read about it real quick. Jupiter in Cancer. All right, so whatever the speculation is all about. It says a legal situation involving the home, running a family business from home, exploiting an inheritance to the benefit of the family. All right, so there could be some sort of inheritance that comes through, but it could be that it's a spiritual one, or it's being given to you to be like a messenger, to be able to tap into, you know, an empathic ability where there could be some sort of quarrel going on in the home environment involving, I don't know if it's someone that's being misled or cheated on or something like that. It's almost like someone's keeping some sort of secret that's meant to be exposed. Now, if you are running a family business, that would be you creating your legacy. See what I'm saying? Protecting whatever that is. Because it's going to be successful, whether it be now or in the near future. It's, again, it's like protect yourself from more conflict, more challenges, more competition. And it could literally be by those that you're the most closest to. So you're going to be seen as being optimistic and continuing to move forward. I don't see you. All right. If something keeps you entrapped, you're going to just want to move away from it. With the sword. And continue moving forward with whatever you do that's original. Whatever's innovative. And that will be your passion. All right. So it looks like you're going to remain invested. That's what I'm seeing here. A heavy air and fire energy overall, and where your opportunities are being presented, but it has to do with continuing to invest time, energy, resources, whatever this is. You would know because it's your passion. All right, even if things feel delayed right now, or you feel confused in some way about what direction you're going in here, allow yourself time to take a step back. Hangman energy. All right, use your discernment and let your intuition guide you. I just keep seeing like competition in between two feminine energies. Someone emotionally withdrawing from the workplace and the other person dealing with a sense of poverty. But it was meant to happen that way. Because it's like either way, let's just say it like this. Why are you fighting over something that doesn't belong to you? This is the person watching. This is the person invested in the actual passion. Look how it's coming out here. One person is going to be in collaboration. The other person's being left out in the cold. That will be the person watching in. Look how it's coming out here. Same energy. This person's looking away. This person's staring at this person. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if something's not for you, it's not for you. But someone fighting over whatever this inheritance is. Whatever is being offered. And it's only to the star. To Aquarius' energy. Because this is Aquarius' full moon this month. Right? Something like that. All right. I think we're done here. Yeah, it has a lot to do with work or mastering a skill or whatever that may be. In connection to how this inheritance is meant to come through for the Empress. All right. Whoa. Just gonna pull 3 cards from Kipper real quick. 1, 2. Imprisonment, total labor, and the concern card here as well. So with imprisonment, I see poverty. toil and labor. I see high honor. And the concern is about someone's gift. See what I'm saying? So the person that's being left out in the cold will be the one in poverty, the one that's dealing with imprisonment, the person that's actually focused in on what they do for work or being promoted to the next level. And I see the person that's concerned here is the same person that's trying to come in with a gift for the main female. So it's giving me the Empress energy. It could be in between two different people, main female and or mature woman. Take it as resonates. All right. It could be that you're going through a sense of maturity here. And somebody owes you something. You know what I mean? Like that. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.